Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Alpha One Armory. I'm Herman Morris from Alpha One Tactical. Today I wanted to talk about AK-47s and one AK in particular, which I just built that I wanted to share with you. And it is my AK104 build that I just finalized just a couple of weeks ago, and I wanted to walk through it with you real quick. I'm very proud of it. It looks really cool. And this is based off of a Palmetto State Armory barreled assembly. So if you aren't familiar with those, PSA basically offers just the barreled assembly, which means it's the lower receiver with the barrel, the gas system, the top cover, and that's it. It has no fire control group. Oh, it actually does have the piston and the bolt carrier group and all that stuff, but again, no fire control group. No muzzle device, no stock, no nothing. So you basically have to add everything else around it. And so it just makes it so that it's a really good kind of jumping off point, kind of a mid-tier level where you can build your own AK exactly how you want it. And that's precisely what I wanted to do, because I've been looking for, AK-104s, 105s. They're very pricey. I wasn't really looking to have something that's very, very, period specific, or that it was an exact clone of something or other. I just wanted something that had the type of feel and look of it, and without breaking the bank. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to build my own. So I ordered the barreled assembly directly from Palmetto State. I also went with their enhanced fire control group that has all the trigger components that you need. Their grip, pistol grip hardware that you need to add. And then I knew that I wanted to, if I wanted to have the feel of a 104 or 105, and Zenitco furniture, the Russian stuff is super expensive, super hard to get, especially nowadays, and with all of the things that are going on politically, it's hard to get your hands on Russian stuff. And if you do, it's going to be $1,000 for the handguard and plus $1,000 for the buttstock assembly and all that kind of stuff. So I came across the Alpha series by Midwest Industries, and I'm like, oh, I knew immediately. I'm like, I gotta have that, and especially since they offered it in OD green. They also offer it in black and in flat dark earth, but I don't have anything in OD green, and I thought it'd be a cool little addition to make this even that much more special and unique, especially in my collection. So really cool stuff. I'll just walk you through it from the back and work our way forward. So this is the Alpha series, Midwest Industries folding stock. I really like it, really solid, looks really cool, feels really, really solid. These were back ordered for about a month or so. And I'll talk about what I did in the meantime, because I had to SBR this, I had to Form 1 this, because it's a 12.5 inch barrel, but more about that here in a second. Working our way down. This is an Arsenal grip, also an OD green. As soon as they saw that they had it in OD, I pulled the trigger on it. I'm like, this has to be part of the package. So got that. Like I said, this is the Palmetto State enhanced fire control group in here. Feels really good. Definitely not like some, your entry level AK triggers, but also not the best in the world. So it's decent. I'll put it that way. The top cover is a railed cover that is attached to the front guard here, hand guard, and it does maintain zero. Really stiff, really cool, and I'm really happy with it. This is also from Midwest Industries. I basically topped it off with a Mepro M21 light, because it's not a Russian optic, but it has a very Russian optic feel. And I had one lying around, so I said, let's use it for this. I think it'd be perfect, and I'm very happy with it. It's pretty cool. It doesn't require any batteries or anything. This one, it has the X reticle in it, and it's fast acquisition dot, or not dot, but reticle, and it's pretty cool. I might put something else instead of it, but so far I'm pretty happy with it. Moving forward, the handguard, also Midwest Industries. Again, this is all basically a set, and it was pretty easy to install all this stuff. I did not have to do a lot of gunsmithing, which I thought I was probably going to have to do. Just a little bit of tapping here and there with a mallet, but everything fit really snugly. It's really tight. It couldn't have gone better. I don't have that much experience building AKs. As a matter of fact, this is probably the first build from scratch that I've done with an AK. I've messed around with others and added stuff, removed stuff, that kind of stuff, but not, you know, from scratch. And so I thought it was going to be a little bit more complicated, a little bit more challenging, and everything went really well. I didn't really come across any real hangups, and so everything fit well. I was very happy. This is a 12.5-inch barrel under here, and so this is a 10-inch or 11-inch rail, and so then I added the CNC Warrior 3-piece muzzle device here, which I really like as well. Now, I'm waiting for a Putnik suppressor on for this guy, and I can't wait. It's one of those Russian-looking, big, thick ones. They're not as long, but they're nice and thick. They look really cool, so I can't wait until that comes in. Right now, I just bought it last week, and you know, the way that things are going with the suppressors these days, and people are getting them approved within hours and stuff like that. I hope that's the case with mine. Right now, we're still on the Form 3 portion to my local FFL, so we'll see how that goes. But as soon as I get that in, I'm going to show it to you guys and just see how cool it's going to look on this bad boy. So that's pretty much it. 12.5-inch barrel. So again, this is an SBR. So as soon as I got the barreled assembly, I went in and I did a Form 1 through the e-file process with the ATF website, and it took almost exactly 5 weeks. I submitted it on a Saturday, and because it was Saturday, obviously Saturday and Sunday don't count. So had I just waited until Monday, it probably would have taken just as long. And it would have been exactly 5 Mondays later, I got the email, you know, notifying me that it had gotten approved. So not too bad. That's about average of every other SBR that I've done, every other Form 1, you know, give or take a week. So I was hoping that because the suppressors are going by really fast too, that also translated over to Form 1s, but that's not the case. You're still gonna have to wait about a month. Not too bad. So I SBR'd it, and so while I was waiting for the Form 1 to get approved, I was waiting on the furniture anyway because it was back ordered. These things fly. As soon as they get them, they sell out. So it basically, I didn't get the furniture until maybe a week before I got the Form 1. So as soon as the Form 1 got approved, then I started putting it together and building it, and this is what it came out to. And I love this guy. I've probably put between 300 and 500 rounds through it. I've been trying all different types of mags. This is a Gen 1 or Gen 2 Magpul mag. These are really old, very tight, but it worked just well, just fine. So this one doesn't have a bolt hold open feature, right, as most AKs don't. But in this Circle 10 waffle mag right here, this one actually does have it, works just fine. So boom, the mag itself does have the bolt hold open. I really like the way it looks with this particular mag over the Magpul one, and obviously having the bolt hold open feature is a plus. Just keep in mind, as soon as you remove the magazine, the bolt does get sent forward. So this is it. If you come out to a class, you'll probably see it. I'm going to be putting it through its paces and testing it out, probably lending it out to some folks to mess around with it and stuff like that. So I just wanted to share it with you and talk about, you know, Form 1s and how things are looking like these days. So no changes as of the filming of this video, roughly a month, give or take a couple weeks. And hopefully they also end up speeding those up just like they have been with suppressors, but we'll see. And yeah, so if you're not into, haven't gotten into AKs, you haven't built your own AKs, I really recommend, you know, looking into the Palmetto State barreled assembly so you can build your own custom version. You're definitely a higher end, you know, product than just the pre-built Palmetto State AKs that I've seen. And for instance, the cost of just the barreled assembly costs as much as and sometimes more than a fully built Palmetto State AK-47. So that just gives you a little bit of a comparison that these are a little bit higher quality, and they definitely fill it. It's, you know, don't kid yourself. This is not the Jim Fuller type of you know, quality of AK, But it definitely, scratches that itch. I love this thing. It shoots really well. I'm happy I did it. So if you're not haven't gotten into AKs, this is definitely a good way to get started and to build your own. And so get out there and shoot some AKs. All right. So I'll be sharing more stuff with you guys coming up here soon, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye.